collective, somebody here is being very, very devilish. Okay, you guys, this person is trouble follows them. They're very, very tempting or tempted. They're addicted and addictive. Okay. When they're alone, they think a very very devilish thing, you know, like that saying, idle mind is a devil's workshop. Well, when they're alone, they really truly feel in this energy the most. Okay, they sit here and they wonder how they can disturb and how they can manipulate, how they can gaslight or whatever. Okay, they don't want to be alone, but they find themselves alone a lot when they're not in this love triangle here. Okay, this person definitely has third-party situations, multiple lovers, multiple choices. The reason why, you guys, is because they're empty. Okay, you guys, they have nothing on the inside. All right, they are just simply unfulfilled with themselves. It's a worth thing. It's a self-worth thing. Okay, they don't believe that they will ever have true, pure happiness. Okay, this person, you or this person possibly travels a lot, or maybe traveling is what somebody does here. Maybe somebody was just on a train or some type of sort. But nonetheless, this person definitely does creep. Okay, they're creeping. They travel and they creep. They're watching. They're looking through things. They're looking at somebody here. This person is definitely about to be exposed. They have a fragile heart, you guys. They're very open, and they are in a serious ass vicious cycle at this particular time. Okay, these are serious different toxic patterns that they have in different relationships. They have very bad habits, relationship issue. They're definitely in a no-win situation here. This person is very undecided on how they want to hate on somebody here. This is a happiness hater. All right, this person chooses problems. All right, they shy away from affection because affection does not make them feel good. Okay, because it makes them vulnerable, or and they don't like it. They don't really believe that they are worth it anyway. But this person is definitely a happiness hater. Somebody has it going on here. Somebody possibly just got with somebody, or they just got married, or just met somebody, new job, new career, some type of something. But this person is definitely a happiness hater. They don't want to see something good for somebody because they're themselves are clout hungry, you guys. They definitely want to be someone else. They'll say anything, they'll do anything, they'll make it seem like they're on somebody's side here, or is you know, for someone, but they're always in their head. They're always in their head on how to manipulate, how to trick, how to bamboozle, how to they just overthink on how to be toxic. This person definitely has a very, very bad reputation, you guys. Person possibly has an STD. It may be visible like around their lips. When I got prickly, a cactus coming up out of a lipstick. So you may can actually see stuff like that. This person is extremely fake and freaking phony. Okay. This person definitely does chase. They're a serious chaser because they want somebody to think that they're very curious, but they also want somebody to think that they're serious about somebody here. Yeah, like they're really, really into somebody, and like they'll trip off of you. They are tripping off of you, okay? They want you, but something is up in the air here. Something is up in the air. Something is not able to be made solid. There's flighty energy here. There's ungrounded energy here. I believe it's because this person is all talk. Okay, you guys, I don't believe they have any substance. I feel like they're just silver tongued. Okay, this card says silver tongued devil. They're just a big flirt. There's no action. This person is showing up as a player. There are other lovers here. Okay, there are other lovers that has forgiven them over and over again. There's other lovers that you have forgiven them for having, possibly over and over again. Okay, but nonetheless, they're still involved. They're still involved with the past. They're still involved with their old accounts and old social media accounts that they've hidden. They are still they're still into the past. Okay, they may have even reached out to somebody in their past here, like maybe the ex before the ex or something like that. But nonetheless, it's going nowhere here. They got definitely secret affections for somebody. Listen, this person believes they're entitled to forgiveness. Okay, you guys, they feel like they can pretty much do what they want to do, behave how they want to behave, and somebody, you know, is obligated to forgive them. They do not like they're very self-righteous. Okay, you guys, they're very you know, spiritually, let's just say spiritually above someone. They feel like they want to play God. They feel like, you know, that they can pretty much do what they want to do. They're condescending, okay, you guys, as well. This person has very much so wandering eyes. This person has false hope in what they look at. They have a hard time in keeping promises. They're not open. You know, they come across the mask that they wear is open, but they're not. They're very, very, very despiteful and very, very, very disrespectful. Okay, this person carries a false hope. Okay, they try to sell people a dream. All right, this is a pipe dream. All right, this is not of anything of any type of substance. This here is, they sell false hope, and they have false hope. Okay, you guys, this person is definitely don't want to face the truth of themselves. This person is possibly a late bloomer, someone who is possibly older and still doesn't get it. Like they got the mentality of a child here. But they don't want to face the truth here. There is a distance here. Somebody did escape from this situation. So there is physical, emotional, mental distance here. Somebody said goodbye. Somebody said goodbye in the front room. But somebody escaped. Somebody left, okay? They emotionally escaped, physically escaped from someone. This person is very mechanical. This person is very unemotional, even though they make it seem like they're compassionate and caring. But they lack empathy, you guys, and they lack emotions. They're very mechanical. They're very routine, okay? They're set in their toxic patterns. They're used to wearing this mask. But behind this mask, behind this image, this person is a sneaky snake, okay? They go behind your back. This person is deceitful. This person is a swindler. Their public image is seriously declining. They're worried about it, as a matter of fact. They're worried about how they're showing up in the world. They cannot relax, okay, you guys? This person goes through several brief affairs, all right? They know that they're going to be going through several different affairs. They always have a backup plan, okay, you guys, because they know that once one finds out or two or three finds out, those are going to be gone. So they have to have another backup plan, okay? So this person definitely does that. So whoever this is, you need to brace for like a sudden ending, okay? Or possibly, you know, this person is just, you know, it'll be a very short stint that you guys will, you know, be non-toxic. But I can tell you what, this person is full of toxicity, okay? They destroy themselves. They're destructive in relationships. They self-sabotage. They sabotage, manipulate. They're very manipulating. They're into serious ass gaslighting, okay? At this particular time, the reason why, you guys, because they're trying to control their image. They're trying to control what they want. They know in order to manipulate and to get the things that they want, that they have to put on a facade. They have to lie, steal, kill, cheat, thief, be a fake and phony in order to get what they want, because they cannot be authentic in getting that thing. They cannot be themselves in obtaining certain things, okay? So this is how they control not only their environment, but other people, okay? They have to feed illusions to other people. And this is the reason why they asses is really, really going through it, because somebody's image is really coming down, okay, around their ankles. They're feeling crushed, okay, you guys? Hurting emotionally, physically for some of them, definitely spiritually for some of them, maybe sick. They're healing before something, or healing from something, but definitely crumbling here. They're crumbling about what it feels like for people to turn on them, what it feels like to have to actually take accountability for their actions. the things that they said, the things that they did, the things that they hid. Listen, they're crumbling, you guys, in real time. All right. I'm not talking about gonna be crumbling. I'm talking about as I'm making this video, they're crumbling. All right. They're not living anywhere near, let's just say 1 year ago, right? They're not living how they were living 1 year ago. It is a vast difference, okay, in how they're living, okay? And this is definitely crushing them. But I'm gonna tell you something, they're crumbling because of this. But you know, like I said, they don't take accountability. They put themselves in this situation. And when things don't go the way that they want it to go, they have a very, very fierce temper, y'all. It's out of control. They have a lot of anger issues. They're very, very dark moods, even dark mood swings, and even abusive for some of them, you guys. I believe it's because they've been burned maybe as a child or somewhere along the line. And somewhere along the line, you know, they felt like, you know, good things, abundance, happiness, and all this other stuff is just, yeah, it won't happen for them. They feel like any encounter, a chance of meet, somebody that possibly may have a crush or even start having those romantic feelings that are genuine. Listen, they sabotage it. They make it burn, okay, you guys? They make it burn up. This person is showing up as a cyber bully, you guys. Somebody's being bullied online, or they are. They have suffered, somebody is having a meltdown, okay? This is the reason why they're doing this, all right, you guys? Listen, they are definitely cock blocking. They definitely do not want to get for you to have someone else, okay? They definitely want to find out what you're doing. They definitely are impersonating you, even though this person has a fierce temper and this person has anger management problems. This person definitely wants to copycat you, okay? They see something in you that they really want, and they want to be like you, even to the point to where they want you back. But I feel like a lot of you guys know that you're, you know, that somebody's fed up here, okay? It's just that simple. Somebody's like this. I can't take any more of you, okay? At all. Not even your energy. Somebody definitely wants to kiss somebody's ass here. But I don't think they're doing it. And the reason why is because I think they know that it won't work. It's just that simple, okay? Because they've done too much, all right? This person with this third party situation, this love triangle, you know, this creeping here, this being alone, thinking of dark things to do to people. You know, I think they know that it got to be a dummy that will really, you know, deal with them. And that is what they try to find. They try to find people who really don't know them, okay? This person possibly, you know, hides a lot. You might not know anything about their background, or they may try to hide something about their background. And the reason why is because if you look into their background, okay, and you will, it will be brought up to you. You will see that there is a very long record, okay, very long, in different states actually, of this behavior, okay? You got people that actually, you know, have been seriously affected by this person, and they don't have a problem with speaking. They don't have a problem with telling. They don't have a problem with speaking their truth. They really don't. So this devilish behavior has caused them nothing but sadness. Okay, you guys, they're in a situation of sadness. They're in a situation of, you know, being alone. And like I said, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Listen, this is definitely somebody from your past. Definitely, okay? They want to send you a letter. They want to send you a note. They want you to get some type of message, okay? But you're being warned here. Okay, this is caution. Beware of this snake. Caution. Beware of this snake. Okay, with this third party situation, they love to party. At least they come off as that. Okay, they're having a very serious problem with drinking right now. They're going through several different stupors. Love triangles, third party situations. If you see this, it's like, it doesn't have to be a dude, y'all. If you see this card, this is a female with 2 dudes, okay? So it could go either way, okay? It could be 3 females. It could be 3 dudes. It could be, you know, however, okay? It does not matter, all right? A dude and 2 females, all right? Nonetheless, it's a third party. It's a threesome. It's, you know, it's pretty much, you know, crazy. Listen, sorry is coming up upside down. They're not sorry for being like this, okay? This is what gets them going. This is what they choose, all right? They like this lifestyle, okay? So let's not get this twisted, all right? And it says forever, all right? They like this lifestyle forever, okay? Incredible. Yeah, so they like to creep, okay? Somebody travels for a living. Somebody goes back and forth traveling somewhere, okay? Right. This is what makes them happy. They're creeping. They're watching, okay? I see the road here, okay? Like a freeway, highway, okay? That somebody possibly is on. On that card, it's a train, all right? There's a song here that reminds somebody of something. Possibly of a happier time. This person is saying, I want you today, tomorrow, and the rest of my life. This is what this song was about. Has something to do with wanting somebody today, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life. Okay? Yeah, they're very much so into seductive behavior, whether it's a dude or female. And listen, you guys, they are constantly getting new connections. All right? So this is more than a player. Okay, remember that song by Second to None, More Than a Pimp? Yeah, you know, this is more than a pimp. All right, you guys, this is a player right here. Okay, this is female dude. It don't make no difference. And not only that, they very, very demonic. Okay, you guys are very, very devilish. All right, and they have a very, very bad temper as well. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, collective, much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. Shout out Train to Go. Join Train to Go so you can pre-watch videos. Also, you guys, shout out to all of my VIPs, my Chat with Nikki, my regulars, and my day ones. I love you guys to life. Hit the thumbs up button, you guys. My job is to put one piece together for you. Please don't forget that, okay, you guys? I'm going to do my damnedest, I promise, okay, to put one piece together for you. Hopefully, you'll get more than one piece, all right? But we're going to go ahead and go to the throne. Remember, to take part in the 100 sub read, okay? So for every new 100 subscribers, someone will get a free read. And to take part in that, you must be subscribed, all right? All right, so we're going to pray over these cards, these clarifiers, everything, my mouth, everything, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You guys, I ask for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protections. I give Yeshua, Messiah, all the praise, the honor, and the glory. So they're devilish. They take time to be devilish. They're toxic, you guys. They follow things. They love to romance scam, okay, you guys? They walk in the direction of romance scam. They have a lot of money that they want to get. They want to walk in somebody's direction. They want action, and they got a whole lot of secrets, okay? And they sit there and they plot on them, all right? Love triangle. Yeah, somebody doesn't know. Somebody didn't know. High Priestess in reverse. Somebody is you know, not enlightened, one, but also diabolical, okay? Two, all right? So this person is unenlightened, but they're also very diabolical, okay? Right, and it has everything to do with what they like, okay? This third-party situation, this threesomes and stuff, that is their comfort and comfortability. They want money, and they can't get enough emotional fulfillment, sexual fulfillment, and they can't get enough money from somebody here. They're about to be stopped in their tracks, you guys. This is divine justice right here, okay? Somebody is earth angel here. Listen, God has commanded his angels concerning somebody, right? Because somebody here jumped out here to imprisonate someone, okay? To make somebody be in a mental prison with this here behavior. What they tried to do was they tried to manipulate somebody. They tried to put somebody in a self-imposed prison. They tried to breed fear and doubt. They wanted somebody hopeless, helpless, powerless, restricted. This is what they wanted, okay, you guys? And there's Right. Listen, somebody, this got to be a married, 4 wands. This is either a false flame, soulmate, wife, husband, baby mom, baby dad. Nonetheless, they've left. Okay. They have left. You have left. Somebody left. Okay. This is on the fence. Right. Somebody's crying a river behind this person. That may be you. And that may be, the angels that's commanded concerning your cause. Okay. Yes, because somebody not only lost the love, they also lost their money. Listen, this person has Ace of Pentacles on the fence. Okay. They will be broke, busted, and disgusted. This is no blessings right here. Okay, you guys, none. Right. And it's because they cannot get enough. They're insatiable. All right. They're insatiable for superficial things that means absolutely nothing, and that benefits them on no level. The only level that it benefits them is their ego, their pride, their vanity. Okay. It benefits that. It benefits the fact that they get off on gaslighting and love bombing someone. They get off on putting somebody in a mental prison, making someone feel hopeless, helpless, powerless, and victimized. And they also get off on third-party situations, lots and lots of sex, same sex, multiple partner sex, fluid sex, whatever kind of sex, any sex, it don't matter. Okay, you guys, person is showing up, you know, for some of you guys, this person is going to be on the down low. Okay. Travel. Listen, they've missed an opportunity here for something. Yeah, they missed the opportunity here, I believe, with you because of this 3 of Swords to the 7 of Wands. So listen, whatever they did in this interim of traveling, in this interim of going to and fro, right? This interim of being devilish and alone, something happened here. Energy shifted. What happened is they missed an opportunity to do something, all right, that they wanted to do, which I believe has something to do with betrayal. I believe it has something to do with third-party situation, and you included. But see, what happened is they got a boundary, okay? Somebody threw up walls. Somebody said, hell no, okay? Like real talk, okay? Like for real, like the realest talk. Right. This person definitely is showing up as broke, busted, and disgusted. Their romance scams are not working. These aren't working. People aren't messing with them. Okay? They're being treated like trash. Like if they meet somebody, the first thing somebody tells them is cash at me. Okay? If they if it's a female, the first thing this dudes want to do is have sex. I told you. Didn't I tell you they're being treated like crap? See, now the roles is reversed. Now they're being lied to, cheated. People are being fake and phony around them now. They're still a 7 of Swords, but they're getting that energy back. They're experiencing being juggled. They're going through profit and loss. They're experiencing people double talking. They're experiencing somebody having a double life. I don't think they care too much, all right? And the reason why is because it's almost like they're matching energy with someone here, right? But they're being betrayed here, okay? I told you they stepped wrong. They missed the opportunity. When they missed the opportunity, it went downhill, okay? They're being betrayed. They betrayed you, but they're being betrayed. So they're creeping. Okay, they're going back and forth from somewhere. Okay, 8 of Cups. They're withdrawing, escapism, travel. Travel may be what they do for work, but they're going back and forth to somewhere. Okay, you guys? And they don't want anybody to know. If you know the 8 of Cups, listen, you already, and they're lying. They're doing a whole lot of goddamn lying here, okay? If you know the 8 of Cups in the Weight Rider, then you know the moon is here. That's kind of blocking the sun. Kind of reminds me of eclipse here. I hear a lot of tarot readers say, you know, that the moon is there. But to me, that's an eclipse, okay? And when I was explaining to you guys eclipse, and what it means is something being clipped out, like, you know, for me to just simplify what eclipse would mean, right? For somebody that doesn't know astrology, it just would mean to clip something out of somebody's life, okay, in one area, all right? And it has a lot more to go. That's just a very, very simplified version, okay? But nonetheless, They go back and forth. And because they missed this opportunity with this here thing that looks like an eclipse to me, them going back and forth, something is being clipped out of their life, okay? They're telling an awful lot of lies, lots of lies, but they're being found out. That's the thing, okay? So what's going on here? See, I told you. They're being found out. And I'm going to tell you who's putting them on blast. Who's putting them on blast is their own demonic behavior. The demons that is on them. This is what's putting them on blast, y'all. They have invited this, I told you, this devilish individual right here has invited all kind of energies in, okay? This person is covered. You remember Legion in the Bible? The one that Jesus cast the demons out into them pigs? Remember when the demons knew who Yeshua was? And they're like, we know who you are. And Yeshua was like, who are you? And they said Legion. They said they are many. Okay, that's who they are, y'all. Legion. It's many of them. They, through this right here, through this, the third party situations, threesomes, and even being on the down low, the masks, the charades, the pretending, the inauthenticity, the being inauthentic, the ruining of the home, the wanting to have somebody in mental prison, wounded, hurt, afflicted, thinking of different ways to do this. Listen, they merged with this. They merged with the demon, several of them, okay? And that those demons are the ones that's coming out. People can see demons on them. People are turning on them. All right, you guys? Definitely have restrictions, and they're being haunted too, by the way. Okay, supernaturally haunted. Want you to know, I'm not just talking about they just pacing the floor at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. No. They're actually being haunted. They're hearing things. They're seeing things. You know, they didn't fuck with the right one here. Okay. They're going to realize that if they did not believe that the supernatural realm was real at one particular time, they're going to understand by the time they come. Well, I don't know if they're coming out of this, but nonetheless, they're definitely worried. They're obsessively worried. They're obsessively anxious. They're obsessively terrified because of the things that they're seeing and the things that they're hearing. Okay, you guys, for some of them, they're being held down in the bed. For some of them, they're having night terrors. For some of them, they're seeing darker shadows than the night that will not leave them alone. Y'all, they're seeing things disappear. They're seeing people, and all of a sudden they're not there anymore, okay? They're seeing things, and that is because they have allowed all of these entities, and it's a lot of them, to come in, all right? And I told you, did not tell you that God has commanded his angels concerning the cause. Judgment is here, baby. Divine judgment, okay? Anytime you allow and invite all this up in here, then you need to understand, okay, that you will be dealing with some shit maybe you ain't prepared for. And a lot of people is not prepared for a lot of supernatural shit to go on. It is not going to end there, okay? God is commanding his angels concerning somebody here. This devil person done fuck with an empress, okay? First of all, an empress is somebody who is abundant, okay? Somebody who is gifted, somebody who is creative, okay? Not only is this empress abundant and creative, this is one of God's favorite right here, okay? This empress's faith is on 10, okay? And this is the reason why you got all these angels that's coming up against this here devil. These are the angels that's being commanded concerning your cause. Yep. We praise y'all though. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be mourning. Okay? They're going to be mourning. It's that simple, y'all. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. All right? Listen, they sat up here and betrayed the empress. That's with with Hierophant. They stuck 10 knives. Get a load of that. Get a load of that shit. Okay? That's what they did. They stuck 10 knives in the back of an empress. They lied, steal, kill, cheat, fake, phony. 17, 8, right. And also wanted this empress to be in a self-imprisonment. Okay, you guys? A mental imprisonment. They wanted this empress to feel hopeless, helpless, and powerless. Listen, They ain't got to worry about people, okay? What they need to be worried about is entities and people, all right? So it's not just people that's going to be coming up against this person, which they are. It's also entities, all right, you guys? This person is, y'all, a straight demon. They on demon time, period. They tell a lot of lies, y'all. And there's something that's going to get clipped out of their life. Romance, scamming, some more stuff. Let me tell you guys who's here. We have Taurus. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got Gemini. Pisces is here. Taurus is here. Aries is here. Scorpio is here. Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Virgo is here. Somebody showing up as an earth angel. Okay. So hopefully I was able to put one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys are still here with me, tell me that you guys are still here. But I'm still here with you, Nick. I like to hear that. Your stories. If you're new and recent to the channel, please let me know. I do have a very hands-on relationship with a lot of my subscribers. Would love to have that same relationship with you. I would love to go down there and give you guys a warm welcome. I love reading you guys' comments. So comment, you guys. Share. I pray too. So, I mean, some of you guys, you know, you'll see me, you know, sending love and light. You'll see me sending out prayers. You'll see me sending out hugs and healing. Stay on a high vibration, because whatever devil this is, or devils this is, because like I said, this is legion right here, okay? This is not a regular, you know, this ain't the regular one. This person might have been around pigs, because remember, legion got casted into a bunch of swine. So this person may have been around pigs, like, or hogs or something like that. Like they might have, you know, worked in a slaughterhouse, or, you know, raised pigs, or is around pigs, or lives around pigs, or something to that degree, y'all. Okay. I'm just throwing that out there. But I love you guys. And if you guys are still here with me, also give me blue hearts. Blue hearts. That's going to do several things. One, it's going to let me know that you do want that free read. You have been here listening to me rattle on. And you guys are engaging in the channel, which I really, really appreciate. Okay, listen, you guys, I want you to know, because this is for people who are not really, really spiritual. This could seem scary, okay? But what you need to understand is that if you worship the Most High God, if you worship Yeshua, and the Lord is your refuge, you don't have anything to worry about, okay? This is not you. If you know that you're not the one that's sitting up here like this, okay, plotting and planning on how to manipulate, plotting and planning on how to bamboozle, scandals and disgrace, third-party situations, and actually relishing in them, okay? Threesomes, okay? Breaking people's heart, choosing evil over good, all right? Listen, then you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, you guys, if you are operating on the highest frequency, which is love, that healing vibration, right? You don't have anything to worry about, okay? This person and people like this operate on the lowest vibrations, okay? It's a reason for that, you guys. It's a spiritual reason for that, all right? And one of the reasons is that, you know, they can be touched, all right? And that's exactly what's happening to them. They're being touched. And they're being touched, and not only by people in their life, right? But in the 5D realm as well. I pulled out 2 angels, you guys. Temperance was there, okay? That's Archangel Michael, okay? I pulled out Judgment. That is Gabriel, okay? They're surrounding that demon. So God has already commanded his angels concerning you, all right? So don't sit up here and be like, oh my God, you know, I done messed up, I done did this, I done did that. Listen, if you got a pure heart just because you messed up, that don't mean nothing, okay? Listen, it's when you sit here and you want to do this, you cling to this, okay? This is something that you choose. You choose to curse God. You choose to turn your back on God, okay? I'm not talking about, you know, oh, I did this one time, or, you know what, I made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad about that. You repented for that, you know what I'm saying? And you've changed your ways. Listen, you won't got nothing to worry about, okay? But let me tell you something. This individual, and even if it's you, okay, that god dang on sat up here and came up against an empress, in the Hierophant, okay, which is somebody who is very spiritual, somebody very creative, and very protected by God, the Most High God, okay? If you've done that, then you need to go Google what repentance is, okay? Because repentance doesn't mean I'm sorry, all right? That doesn't mean that. Repentance means that I am not only sorry, I am ashamed of what I've done. As a matter of fact, it's even further than that. It's really having a contrite heart, all right? That means that it hurts me more than what it hurt you by my actions, okay? And I will never, ever, ever, ever want to do that again to anyone. That is a contrite heart, okay? So a lot of people be like, well, I'm just going to ask for forgiveness. Listen, it don't work like that, okay? Read deeper, look further, okay? Because you got devils that ask for forgiveness. It's not up to me or you to forgive, okay? It's up to God to forgive. He the one that forgives sins, all right? So, you know, keep that in mind. But, you know, we forgive in the 3D, all right? People that come up against us, all right? But we do not possess the ability to forgive in the 5D. We're not the Most High. Okay, we can't forgive people's sins nor fouls, all right? That's in itself, to even think that, is blasphemy, all right, you guys? So with that being said, keep God first. Stay under his wing. And as long as you're vibing on the highest vibration of love, and I even have this video, you guys, I know y'all, a lot of y'all probably gone by now, because I know I'm gonna tell you, when I start talking about the Bible, y'all, people they go, okay? Except the real ones. The real ones be like, yeah, give me some more, Nick. Give me some more shit. I need some more. But yeah, you know, y'all just stay prayed up, okay? Because honest, and stay away from this person, all right? This is a caution, okay? Because this person, like I told you, is not just one demon, okay? This is legion. Where, you know what I'm saying? This is not, okay? You know, this has the potential of, you know, every evil and wicked behavior that is written in the word of God, y'all, okay? So this is what somebody is embodying here. So with that being said, I love you guys to life. Vibe high. Love a lot, okay? Regardless, all right? Especially if it's who you are, okay? You don't let nothing like this stop your light from shining, okay? I love you, and I will see you guys soon.